Oh. This. I'll move the boat backwards. Okay. This should be a little bit better. How's it going? I just had to end my stream and restart it because I'm dumb. I caught one rainbow trout earlier. And if you guys want to, I can show it to you if you haven't seen it already. What's going on today? The fish that I keep, I'm going to be giving them away to a couple of friends of mine. Well, hopefully I can get them one each. How you doing, Real? I'm getting blown all over the place. How are you today? Or night? Evening, morning, whatever. How you doing, Lucas? I got one rainbow trout earlier. I'm waiting on a second one. I'm giving all these away to my friends. Well, hopefully I get at least 2 good ones. That's what I'm hoping for. If you like to give food away and make people happy, please like this stream. Because I sure as hell do. Oh, it's nice out here. I might have to switch up baits. Nope, maybe not. Right over there. Okay, there's a couple of jumps in front of me. So let's see. Just gotta swing around that way. Nice, man, I got 2 good ones. All right, sweet. Hopefully you'll see the bite. But try. There we go. I was trying to turn that around without without pressing the wrong button or something like that, like muting it. Well, I'll show you guys the rainbow trout that I caught here in just a second. I know there's fish around, it's just they're not wanting to. It's possible I lost my bait too, I don't know. No, I didn't. Okay. Was I need narkotika? free food. Where's my bait thing? So I'm looking for the rest of my bait. Where is it? I want to be able to bring you guys a fish cut live stream soon, but I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that yet. These things are kind of unpredictable to plan. Huh. Oh, it's in here. I forget where I put stuff all the time. All right, I got a few things I want to try in here. A few things I've had some success with, other things I've never tried with. Now the first one I'm going to do control, which is cooked shrimp. Break a piece off of that. I'm pretty sure trout bite onto shrimp because insects and shrimp are they're both shellfish in a way. I mean, that's what kind of as far as I know. I don't exactly know how to put it into words right now. I don't remember the terminology of the families and stuff off the top of my head. All right, fairly fat piece of shrimp. Exactly what I want. Oh, bite. I had a bite there. Come on. I like the shrimp now. I'm fishing with an ugly stick on 20-pound braided high-vis line, 14-pound trilene leader with a snap swivel and a number 4 offset circle hook with a bobber with a bobber attached to it about 1.5 to 2 feet under the water with cooked shrimp on it. I don't think it's too big for them. Well, it might be too big for them, but that's okay. Let's cast in a different spot. Totally normal? Yeah, that's totally normal. Thanks, dude. But like, I know I kind of have this set up like a super light bass setup, I guess you can say. Because with this pole, I don't have to worry about ripping fish out of the weeds as much. And with this setup and all that. Oh, that was a nice little jumper over there. Do you guys like this view, or do you actually like the POV view more? Because I actually forgot my POV mount in my car. Because I'm dumb. I brought it with me, but I forgot it in there. Yes, I am, Lucinda. Thank you. Took a little bit of a break from live streaming to work on some other things with the YouTube channel. And obviously I've made some progress if you haven't looked at my channel, if you haven't looked at my page in a while. Because there's quite a bit of content on there. POV. Yeah, I figured. The problem with the POV mount is I need to find one that I can see my screen, but I can attach it to the top of my head. So I don't have to face like this while I'm filming. And it makes my back hurt really bad. So like it's kind of, I'm fishing for rainbow trout. Oh yeah, I can show you the one I caught actually while I have the line in the water. keeping an eye on it. I caught that like less than 10 minutes into the stream. It's already getting really slimy. It's nice. Use ice on that. Yeah, it's not super clear water because there's a lot of vegetation, and there's a lot of vegetation in the water, and it's a lake. It doesn't have no inflow or outflow or fresh water going in and out of it. Okay, I had a bite there. Oh, that was a really aggressive bite. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, these fish are tricky today. Tricky vibes. It's a song I know of. It's pretty. I like that song. How about bears? I'm aware of bears. Both the ones of 4 legs and 4 wheels. Come on. Well, they're liking the shrimp a lot more than the worm. So that's good. Let's try a little piece of raw shrimp instead, but with the shell on it. Oh yeah, I've used Trout Magnet. How you doing, Kevin? Sorry, I didn't see your couple of messages there. Good thing about the raw shrimp is that the shell's structural integrity is still intact. So I can pretty easily hold this piece of bait on there and really feed that hook through, so that way the hook point's sticking right out. Trout Magnet's pretty good, especially if you pair it with individual eggs that come in the jars that I use. You can find them at like any major supermarket of any kind. Let's see what the raw shrimp does. I'm hearing fish jump every. Why is that so weird how some people, yeah. We get people asking for all kinds of rotten stuff at work because they make dog food and stuff out of it. Like we gotta make them pay for it, and it can't be rotten. But I know exactly what you're. Oh, but yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I used to get weird looks when I would ask for old meat and bones. Oh, I'm hearing so many fish jump around. They're not really liking this raw shrimp very much. Huh. Let's try another cast on. Like the coal, you're gonna get food poisoning. I mean, it's a carp species. How the hell can they get food poisoning? They eat everything. If they're indiscriminate eaters, they just suck stuff out the bottom. It's funny how much trash people talk about like carp, but you see how serious some people are about carp fishing. But they talk about it being a trash fish. It's like, come on. They are beautiful fish, though. I do want to try eating koi. like raise my own koi to be as big as possible, but feeding them like insects and shrimp and other live fish and live insects if I can, and then trying it myself. Like raise an orange one and name it Magikarp. It's not a bad idea. At least I don't think so. Everybody watching, please like the stream if you wouldn't mind. I'm going to change baits because they do not want this. I guess these trout are a little bit more distinguished. It's funny how fast the bites turned off. Well, if you want to know my thoughts on farm tilapia, go watch the video that I made. Oh, it's funny. No, it was a really boring day at work, and we had some fish that we had to throw out. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity and destroy one of these things. Good way to get pin bones out of trout fillet is to pull them out or cut them out. That's pretty much it. Or if you want to, do it like me and just eat around the bones. Oh, the fish is decent. The fish is decent. I'm getting bites. I'm just missing fish. I caught this not even 10 minutes into the stream. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try this out. I have a small hang up there. Bird's nest. Okay. Doing. Bobber's right in front. Ah, shit, Connor. Your dog died this morning. Can everybody show Connor some love, man? That really sucks. Like that, man, I'm hoping to make dog food soon too for the 3 dogs my girlfriend and I have at home. Hey, I'm really sorry to hear that. How old was your dog? Damn, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that. I wasn't planning on hearing that at all today, but I got no problem with shouting you out. Only 2? What happened? Did you happen to get any kind of autopsy on it or anything like that? I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I've never dealt with that. Not losing a dog in that type of sense. Oh, yeah, I have a fish on, by the way. Oh, a tumor. Oh, that sucks, man. It's a little fish, but it's a beautiful fish. I'm not gonna keep that. That one's really, really small. Kind of got into its mouth a little funny. I don't want to hook myself again. Plop. What food would you eat if you can only eat one food for the rest of your life? Well, it wouldn't be pizza, to be perfectly honest with you. That's a tough one. Well, if we're talking about a complete food with all the nutrition I would need to sustain myself, I mean, after a while, you'd be malnourished no matter what you would eat if you were to eat one type of food, one individual thing. Can I include an entire dish into that, maybe? I mean, I don't want to just say chicken, because, like, am I allowed to have vegetables with it? Am I allowed to have, like, maybe a little bit of alcohol with it? Because, you know, it's the last thing I'm allowed to have with it. You know, you got to be a little more specific with these things. Don't be like my customers. Cast it right in front of the little dock over here. I caught quite a few fish right there. Getting swung around quite a bit, though. That's the kind of problem I'm having. So I kind of just got to slowly retrieve this. Hey, have a good day, Connor. Yeah, the mosquitoes can be really bad here. I'm in kind of a mosquito haven right now. But I put a really big piece of shrimp on this too. But I wear this because I work in retail, and oh, I just had a bite. I work because I work in retail, and what I do for a living kind of coincides a little bit with what I do on here. So I don't want to give my employers any type of free advertising. Come on, bite it. Grouse. I've had grouse before. Grouse is pretty good. Some people call them stupid chickens because they're stupid and they're in the same family as a chicken. Yeah, that's better. Kind of a weird cast. Bass is meh. We don't have bass here in Alaska. The only bass we've ever had here were not legally introduced, and they were eradicated promptly. Yes. Ooh, it's got a little bit of fight to it. It's not bad. Hey, I think I caught this fish a minute ago. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, it's got a nice color to it. No. There you go. Okay. I saw a big plop over here. Trying to keep my fish iced. I'm going to switch this up a little bit to something something I also haven't tried before. Squid rings. These should be pretty hard to rip off the hook. They're going to have a pretty good amount of movement in the water. Oh, 9-pound trout? That's pretty sick. How long was it? like 30 something. And that was also 9 pounds guts in. Or is that 9 pounds guts out? Because that makes a difference in that makes a difference in how big it actually was. You know. It's kind of hard to slip these on the hook, but that's okay. It's just gonna move around like that. It's gotta take a little bit of force to pull this off the hook. Especially if I put it on here twice. Okay. 36. That's a trophy fish. The other one was longer. Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, stupid chickens are still good to eat. Okay, let's see what they do to the squid ring. I bet the meat looked like salmon almost. Was it a wild trout or a stock trout? Because those stock trout can get pretty big pretty quick. I think they can get to, if I'm not mistaken, they can get to like 30 inches in 2 years or something like that. If there isn't very much competition. Okay. The boat's starting to drift back one way, so that was a horrible cast. Okay, that's better. Oh, oh. Yes, come on. Oh, they like the squid. That was relatively quick. It bit onto it pretty good too. Look at that. Well, if you ever need some bait, you could always use squid. Just trying to get this thing off here. Not exactly sure which way the hook's facing. There you go. Look at that. It's still on here. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can replicate that. It's funny how they like the cooked shrimp, but they didn't want the raw shrimp. I thought that was kind of strange. What's the best bait for catching fish? Well, it depends on what the fish want and what kind of fish you're looking for. Because all fish are different. You can't just have one bait to rule them all. This is not the lord of the baits. You aren't the lord of the baiters. No. No, that doesn't work. But I mean, just try everything. You'd be surprised what works. I had a bite there and then I got away. Oh. They like squid quite a bit. Probably because they can see it really well and they can smell it. Gives off quite a bit of scent. I do have lures, but I don't really like using lures. Not all the time. Just only when I absolutely need to. like for salmon fishing, you know, when they're in fresh water or whatever. I had to fix my fishing pole. Oh, so nice out here. I wish every single person that joins can just experience what I'm experiencing right now. It's just so damn nice out here. If you've never been on a canoe and you're thinking about getting one, I would invest in one, but I wouldn't go too crazy. And I'd make sure you have it set up for safety, not really for comfort, because safety is what you want. Fishing in waders is fun, as long as the current in the river or stream is not too strong, because that's not really fun. Unless it's really shallow water and you're just fishing like ripples. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Doing some twirls. Belait now. Okay. Deported. And bye-bye. I still have the squid on here. Let's see if I can catch a third fish with the squid. It's a little beauty. See, I haven't gone pike fishing yet. I want to because I want to eat it and I want to fillet it. Mostly fillet it and eat it. No, we don't have catfish here. You reeled the pike in to save its life, and then you killed the pike. See, what I would have done was I let the bigger pike chase the smaller pike and eat it, and then try to get the hook set on the bigger pike. So that way I try and catch two fish in one. Which I don't know if that would be possible, but oh, it's a baby pike. Oh. Well, they make pike lures that are basically baby pike, little like 8-9 inch pike, or a little 10-inch pike. I cast it out in deeper water just to see what would happen. Yeah, I mean, pike will bite onto something that's like up to 2/3 their own size or something like that. They got quite a large stomach cavity from what I've seen, so they can fit quite a bit of food in their tummy. Yeah, when I got that piece of information from watching River Monsters, actually. Jeremy Wade. Little bite. See, that's what I miss. I miss fish that are trying to kill me, basically. Like when I lived in the South, in a couple different states down there, I mean, you're fishing for like little 2-pound mangrove snapper, and they're trying to pull you off the damn beach sometimes. It's crazy. Little duckies in front of us. Oh, I had a decent bite there too. Yep, we're back at it. I restarted the streams because I didn't title it, so that I was wondering why nobody was really watching. And we're doing better now. It was partially the connection. Yeah, I'm still in the same spot, kind of. But, I mean, I'm in the middle of a lake, so I can't expect my connection to be that good. Well, or should it? Also, there's trees everywhere. So, you know. I'm literally casting right in the middle of some ducks. But yeah, how's everything been? Working everything. Anybody got anything fun going on? Besides somebody named Cameron earlier, he said his dog died. And that really sucks. He said it was it was 2 years old and it had a tumor, unfortunately, which it's really sad. Any type of young pet dying, well, any pet dying is always really sad. Okay, I'm gonna cast in a different direction now. Oh, I saw a fish jump over that way. Yeah, it really is. Taste little tidbits, you damn right. Yeah, I remember when I lost my last dog I had. She was getting old, and to me, she was always a puppy. That was a big jump over there. Oh, that's awesome, Julie. How big was it? It's funny it's funny about bass and stuff. They're good fighters, but they don't really have a lot of meat on them. While trout and like salmonoid species have a lot more meat. I might switch spot here in a sec. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can say, you can really call it the law of averages. You know, everything's got to average out somewhere. Not absolutely everything, but a lot of stuff has to. You know, it is what it is, unfortunately. Just shy of 2 pounds. All right. So if you were to fillet that fish at 2 pounds, well, 2 pounds guts in, I don't know, but 2 pounds guts out. Let's say the weight of the fish is 2 pounds guts out. You might get 0.65 pounds of meat out of it. 2 fillets, so each fillet would be a little over a third of a pound, something like that. Oh, okay. What part of Mass you in? Hey, let's get this stream with 25 likes. I'm gonna go over here where I don't think people can really fish because it's kind of, oh, this is jumping all over the place. I hope you guys can see that. If anybody's curious, it's only 5:47 here. Yep, beautiful lakefront properties. Rich people shit. Millionaire shit. This is not my house. I don't live here. Because I'm a broke motherfucker. All day long. 7:47. Yeah, you're in the same time zone as Chicago, I think. I'm gonna back away from the shore a little bit. $9.48. Yep. Concord. I'm trying to think of where Concord's at. I've been to Massachusetts quite a few times. Mostly for like hockey tournaments and stuff like that. Oh. Drop my anchor down. Woo. A little deeper over here somehow. Wow. Oh, it's like a hole here. Okay. Well, we're in a good area. It's definitely shallow up towards more of the shore. It's, you know, more shallow towards the shore. And it's really deep right here. It's probably like 30 feet deep. So that just means this is a transition area. And trout love transition areas. Yeah, you're definitely right on that, Seppi. But like, a tumor is not something, you know, a tumor is not really something you can control most of the time. I mean, there's always that possibility that it's food related, but you can't really prove that. Unless you've done like extensive studies like on humans. Awesome. It's funny, you mentioned Paul Revere. I actually have I told my buddy when he said he was visiting DC, and he sent me a picture. He's English, so when he sent me the picture, immediately I had to say, well, Revere said the British were coming. This is not what he meant. But yeah, Mass is kind of is a beautiful state, but like Oh man, the highway system is a nightmare there. Especially in Boston. Those roads suck, bro. That's really good of you, Lucinda. I mean, I've had quite a few attachments to a few different animals in my life, and it was always heartbreaking whenever, whenever that time came. It was just it was a really shitty moment. How's it going, Jose? What's happening today? Anybody that's watching the stream, I caught one fish. It's a nice one. Nice and rigor mortis now. Nice and stiff. Very cutesy, very demure. Fish cigar. Can be like a fish stick. Blood dripping down my arm, but that's fine. Kanye West would never get the joke. You take that way too seriously. Cause not a gay fish. Okay, I'm gonna change bait because this piece of squid is kind of getting a little worn in. Let's go back to worms. Probably not wanting these right now. That's fine. Yeah, this is definitely a lot harder to rip off than the worm. I did not know it was National Cat Day. What was it? If you comment on one of my videos on my channel, so I can take a look at your cat. That way I don't forget for later. Because I like kitties. Kitties are awesome. I like dogs, but the only reason why I don't have a cat right now is because our landlord is deathly allergic to cats, and he's a lawyer, and he lives next door. So, yeah, that would not be a good time. All you can really say is, hello, lawsuit. Okay, we're on a worm now. I do not have a Discord. I'm not exactly sure what Discord is for. Where's my friend? Oh, no, they're at work right now. I'm hoping to get 2 nice fish in this stream to get to my friends today. And I got one real quick, and I know there's other ones in here, so I need to find them. The fish are biting, but they're being kind of finicky a little bit. I need to make a video on like fishing with random baits. So what is Discord for? Like, can someone tell me what Discord is? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I do that on YouTube anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. I mean, I'm sure if I had like a more, I don't know, you could say I don't know. If I was online more, then I'd be able to share stuff with you a lot more that way. Because you know, business purposes. completely blown in a circle. This happens a lot, unfortunately. A little closer to the dock over there. How you doing, Raiden? See, one thing I was thinking about doing was once I had my like you know, a bigger following and another and like, you know, more dedicated time to streaming, like if I went full time or something like that, where I figured out a way to be able to make videos and stream all at the same time. Well, make videos and do all that at the same time. Oh yeah, it makes a huge difference. But I'd like to try out Kick. I never actually looked at the website, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. How it's such a genuine audience. You don't have a lot of bots and stuff on there. They actually authenticate people and make sure they're real humans and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll expand to other channels once I have the income here to enlist some help, because I'm gonna need help with that. But like I need like full-time help. Like I basically need to hire somebody to help me do it. But like a full-time employee, somebody I trust. Oh, somebody's dog's in the water. Cool. Ducky. How you doing, Paisley? I'm fishing for rainbow trout. I caught one good sized one earlier, and I got it on ice here. Nice fish. Nice fish. Blowing around all over the place. See, the thing about Alaska waters is you're only during the summer when you're fishing soft water like this. Yeah, you're only allowed to use one pole at a time with a max of 2 hooks on it, I believe. I've never used anything with more than 1 hook on it, so I don't really have to worry about that kind of rule. I've seen people fish for king salmon with 2 hooks on them before. Yeah. Nah, it's not quite 20. It's probably 16, 17. Okay, I need to figure this shit out, because like I'm getting blown absolutely everywhere. Okay. Cast ahead of the drift. Maybe. Yeah, YouTube is a grind, but I don't mind the grind. YouTube is kind of the hardest platform to take off on, from what I've found. But I mean, it pays the most. There's a lot of opportunity to grow here. How you doing, Matt and Papa? CommieTube. No, I'm using a worm on a bobber and an offset circle hook. So I'm trying to problem is my boat keeps wanting to face me in the wrong direction. And I know there's fish right over by that dock that you see probably. Yeah. I mean, I'll be as consistent as I can with my time constraints that I have going on. You guys might have just seen that. I also have to balance consistency, volume, and quality. That's another challenge I'm going to have to face, mostly with the quality. Oh. Oh, that one's really tiny. Down. All right. Let's go with cooked shrimp. They're biting on these pretty good earlier. Oh, I'm in Alaska. My bad. Sorry, I didn't see your message. I was just talking too much. Hola, amigo. Shrimp scampi. Yes. By scamp, that's the fish I just caught. Okay. That was kind of a shitty cast. Whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have brook trout here. No, I don't speak Spanish. I just knew what you said, so I replied with saying the exact same thing. Hey, let's get this stream up to 50 likes. That's a good spot. Quite a bit. My Spanish is very bad too. Argentina? Oh, okay. Fish these nuts. Oh. I had a bite there and I wasn't looking. It was a small fish. I could barely feel it. That's better. That's a good spot to be. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're not going to regret it. I love fishing. Fishing, food, and I love having lots of laughs along the way. It's always a good time. Yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo, but it's all good. Grumpy bass, awesome. Well, Seppi definitely speaks Spanish too. Oh, that was a big one. Just jumped over there. Oh, that's why I wasn't fishing. Oh, that was a big flop. Yep. Yep. I need to get this back in there. Another piece of shrimp on there. I took a couple of years of French and I barely remember any of it. I speak more Russian than I do French, and I'm self-taught when it comes to Russian. You also have to think of how many people in the world speak Mandarin? A lot of people forget that there's a lot of people that speak Mandarin, and you have to think of the people who speak Hindi. Because there's a lot of them. Well, I don't know the statistics on it, but I know they're all pretty far up there. One and a half pound bass. Oh, excuse me. Man, I'm hearing that thing jump over there. Not a very good cast. I speak with forked tongue. Oh, 1.5 billion people speak Mandarin. Okay, how many people on the planet speak English? I barely count as one of those people. Oh yeah, I forgot how many people there were in China now. Holy shit. Maybe they should give Japan a few ideas. Because, they're starting to have the opposite problem. I can't cast this far enough. Yeah, English is spoken in a lot of different places. Oh. Am I poaching? No. I'm just fishing. Might switch poles because I can't quite get over to where I want to be over there. Oh. The only thing I'd be poaching in is eggs if I had a stove. Muchas gracias, hermano. Okay, sorry, I was just reading it. My rod. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Suka. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this shit untangled from me right now. Oh, I'm fishing. I already caught one. Oh, I ripped that one off. I caught one good fish earlier. I'll show you guys to you right now before I rebait. I caught this like within 10 minutes of the stream starting. I'm giving these fish away. Make this piece not so big. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not intentionally casting that far. I'm also using a very short rod because that's just what I had set up, and I wanted to start streaming as soon as possible. So, there you go. Oh yeah. yeah, it I mean, wintertime I'm not really worried about freezing up and stuff like that in winter, because cold doesn't really affect. God. What did I forget? Thank you, Lucinda. I didn't even realize you sent that. Wait, Paisley. Oh, the rod I'm using is a little ugly stick, 10-pound, like 5-foot rod that I have taped in the middle because this thing keeps slipping out. I fish for fun and I fish to eat. Just depends on where I'm fishing and what I pull up. If it's something I've never had before and I catch it and it's a good enough size where I know I can cut it and eat it, then I'll have it. But yeah, I don't fish unethically. At least I don't think so. Yeah, if you want to take a closer look at what type of fishing rod I'm using, you can always take a look at the Amazon links I have in the description below. Plus the types of outriggers that I bought off of Amazon. You can take a look at those. Those are worth the money. Same type of knives I use to cut fish is on there as well. Same type of rod holders I have. Like Corona mask on? I don't have a Corona mask. Oh, because I work in retail and I'm just hiding my face. I don't want to give my employers any type of free advertising, because what I do on my channel coincides with some of the stuff I do at work. My coworkers understand. They understand exactly why I'm doing this. I didn't tell all of them, but I told some of them. Only certain ones I'm cool with. Oh, fuck. Missed it twice. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. My favorite fish to eat of all time is called cobia. Cobia is by far the best fish to eat on the planet. Well, okay. Cobia, when it comes to really meaty fish, stuff that looks like swordfish, I call those meaty fish. Cobia is by far the best one. When it comes to whitefish, that has to be triggerfish. Triggerfish it tastes like chicken, and it's just you can't go wrong with triggerfish. And they're really fun to cut because a lot of people find them very frustrating. I don't. I think they're fun. I'm using this on a tripod, and I also have it tethered to my boat, so the tripod doesn't move around, so I can wing my boat back and forth like that. Like my outriggers, I can stand up on my boat. Oh, I set the hook standing up. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I lost it. Damn, it took my bait. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully I can hook onto that one here in a second. Yeah, fish on, but I heard, well, I used to fillet fish at a fish house where we actually bought farm-raised Norwegian halibut, and that stuff is like, there's something wrong with that stuff. I don't know about the wild stuff, but something about the farm-raised stuff, there's just like, they're weird-looking fish. Half the time they don't even mature on the correct side because they force them to mature for market. I'm trying to pinch the snap swivel together so that way it doesn't come out, because it was actually undone a minute ago. Okay. That should be good. Right now, I'm using cooked shrimp. Not super big pieces, but good enough size pieces. I'm also using offset circle hooks. If you want to know exactly what I'm using, I know the exact name, but it's in the description. In the Amazon links below. They're great. You can use them both for passive fishing and active fishing, because you can both. The fish can both set the hook itself, and you can set the hook. I'm going to cast in that same direction. But I'm not using a heavy setup by any means. It's just the reel is overspooled with a little bit heavier line than what it's made for. Thanks, Anonymous. I appreciate it. 3 a.m. So let me think. Oh, you're overseas. Oh no, it's all good. I read it as I see it, and then I correct it in my head. Sometimes I'll correct it out loud, but I get it. It's all good. I'm so bad with typos, you have no idea. A lot of the time I don't. Trade fish for fresh peaches. Well, if you want to talk about dollar value, I'd be getting better out of the deal, honestly. Just when it comes to the volume of food you're gonna be. Oh, hold on. I just missed a fish because it just took my bobber down. Wow, that just ripped my bait off of there. All right, cool. Sturgeon. I've never had sturgeon. Well, I had it out of a can once, and that was pretty good. It was, yeah. The worst thing about the sturgeon in the can was the rice that it came with. And I also ate it cold. But that's because I'm a savage and I'm also lazy. I don't feel like heating food up sometimes. I just eat it cold. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, I know, it's a little laggy. Stuff I need is not available when I need it. I want to try to use a live dragonfly as bait one of these days. Just to see what happens. Catfish? Yeah, definitely catfish. We have an abundance of catfish here in Alaska. But they're so hard to find. Just like the bass here. The bass here is so invasive but so elusive that they're not even listed as fish. They're not even listed on Fishing Game's invasive fish warning. But you know, we don't have trout or catfish here in Alaska. We don't have catfish or bass here in Alaska. I was kidding. I was being sarcastic. Huh, nice. Am I a ninja? No. Nope. I just I hide my face on camera. I don't show my face on camera because I work in retail and I'm not giving my employer any type of free advertising of any kind. Just because my face is out there and I work with the public a lot. Like I don't want people coming to my job and say, "Hey, how's it going?" That type of thing. Oh, you're English. Okay. That makes sense. I was thinking you were across the pond. Come on. Oh, Yeah. Oh. Oh. What happened? Huh? Oh, man. You recognize my voice from where? Booger booger. Well, I mean, I cut a fish on live stream, yes. Same guy. Cheryl. Nice to meet you, Cheryl. I don't associate my personal job with this in any way. Oh, why did I leave you? Leave you where? Yeah, I know it's been a while. How long can bass stay out of water? I don't know, probably a few minutes, but whether or not they're actually going to make it back into the water is another question, depending on your regulations and what time of year it is. Fish are my third favorite. Huh? Fish are, yeah. Sorry. How long can bass stay out of water? Watching from Australia, thank you very much. How hot is it? I'm sure it's hotter than the hubs of hell down there. Yeah, line got tangled at the tip. Oh. Well, I'm not going to cut fish right in front of you. Not right now. Tune in some other time for that. Yeah, fishing is really good for mental health. Besides when everything's going wrong and it makes you... Would you dare to hang on top of a whale shark? No, but I want to eat it. Yeah, it's really beautiful out here. Oh, bite, bite. It was shaking the head. It was shaking its head. I could see how the bobber was moving. Okay, something moved around the bobber. Just moved it. Come on. I might have no bait. Yeah, I don't have bait. That's okay. There is bigger fish biting on this now, so even the demon comes Australian, then it burns. It burns. I've had whale's pretty good. I've had orca. I've had bullien. I had seal a couple of times. That's seal is surprisingly good. Seal fat, black meat, all of it. I'm fishing in Anchorage, Alaska. For everybody that's watching, I did catch one good sized fish earlier, like 10 minutes into the stream maybe. And I'm trying to get a second one. I'm giving these fish away to my friends that are at work right now. And they'll be there for at least another hour and a half. So hopefully I can get these to them tonight, if not tomorrow. Penguin? I don't know what penguin is. My army of fish. Yes, well, correctly said is technically as fishes, but I'm still gonna say fish. Oh. Must have yanked the bait right out of its mouth. Yep, yes I did. Yanked it right out. Okay, let's try something a little different. You guys know what this is? Octopus. I have used these before. Can I do it without fidgeting? No. I can't really do anything without fidgeting. It's impossible for me not to fidget. If I were to be completely honest, you know. All right. This, I've definitely gotten some luck with this before. This is going to be very hard for the fish to rip off. My favorite knot is any knot that looks clean enough for me to make it work. I'm not picky. I'm still experimenting with knots quite a bit, to be honest with you, too. Oh, Insta-bite. Oh, took that one down. Oh, oh, it's pulling on it pretty good. Come on. Yeah, I still got it. It tugged on it like immediately. And the way this looks in the water when it's moving, it looks nice. Cause it's funny because it's on a barrel swivel, and when it moves in the water, it spins. And then the tentacle, it looks attractive. If I was a fish, I'd try and take a bite out of it. Miscast. Double uni knot. I don't remember the names of all. I don't remember which one's which, to be honest with you. Like there's so many different ones of these that it's impossible for me to remember all of them. Oh, another bite. Oh. Problem is I got a bunch of slack in my line, and sometimes it's causing me some issues. Oh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Take it. Take it harder. Man, it's just sometimes these things are just like, oh, that was a nice little jump. Sometimes these things are just hammering it. Like immediately they're just hammering it as soon as they get in the water. So this cast, I'm going to pay very close attention to when it hits the water. I'm not reeling in all the slack before I try and set it. I know I need to let him take it, but I'm also getting like, you know, I'm getting excited. Ooh, I got fish. Turn the camera a little bit. That's a little better. Well, it's funny somebody finally asked me about the live bait thing. I actually did buy a minnow trap yesterday. They sell them in town. And then today I was going to go, you know, come here and, you know, use live bait. But the problem is you can't use live bait in fresh water here. It is against the law, which I did not know until today. And it's kind of a surprise to me because there's a lot of bait fish here, but I kind of understand the reasoning for it. You know, you're trying to use one food source to catch another, but you're also taking some of that food source away from the original food source. You know, it's not permanent. Oh, can I try trawling? I mean, I don't have a motor, so it's kind of hard to troll. No, I use whatever bait I can get my hands on. I mean, if you want to include salmon eggs, then yeah, you can say I catch my own bait. Whenever friends are trying to give me fish to cut, I'll make some kind of deal with them. To where I get my fair share out of it. And I'll get my fair share out of it, and I'll get a bunch of salmon eggs, and I'll use those for bait too. My favorite way to fish is rod and reel every time. It's always gonna be. When the fish, you've got the hook set on the fish, you feel the life force of the fish trying to pull away, trying to get off the hook, and you get that like really primitive feeling, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat tonight, that type of thing. It's a very strange primitive feeling that you get from catching fish and having a fish on the line. I don't know what it is. It's so hard to describe. Yeah. But you can't use fish traps here. Especially not in a stocked lake. Yeah, that method you're talking about, you can't do that here in Alaska. Well, not in freshwater, at least. Saltwater is completely different. Yeah, fly fishing does get good results. I never want to fly fish. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I'm gonna cast this octopus out one more time. Insta bite right on this part. I just want to wait for a fish to just completely take it under. Reel the slack and just rip. Thanks, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Yeah, fly fishing can be pretty pointless. I mean, I'd imagine fly fishing on a lake makes sense too if you're fishing closer to the shore, around trees and stuff from a kayak or a canoe, but that's just too much. Fly fishing is just too much work. Like, people fly fish for salmon too, and I don't know how the hell they're making that work. Cause yeah. Oh, damn. That scared me. I wasn't watching my bobber and he just pulled my whole line. I just lost a fish. I still got my bait on there. Man, these octopus hold on here pretty good and they're still loving it. We had flooding last night. Damn, dude. Most insane catch I got. One of them is actually a video that I have on my YouTube channel called When Trout Choose Violence. You check that one out. You're definitely going to enjoy that. If everybody wouldn't mind, please check out my videos on my channel. I put a lot of work into a lot of this stuff, and I really appreciate if you were to like and subscribe to, you know, like the stream, subscribe it, and then watch my other videos too if you'd like. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you too. And I'm also missing fish still. This looks so cool. It's so cool in the water. Bluegill. Yeah, definitely bluegill here. We have a bluegill. Oh, we have a bluegill infestation. They're still biting. It's just they're not biting on it as hard as I want. I'm also getting pushed around everywhere. So I'll cast off in a different direction just to see what happens. No, you can't use two poles while you're soft water fishing. Now, while you're ice fishing is different. Ice fishing, you have to have two poles or two lines. Well, you can have two poles or two lines. So a muck stick or a tip up, and you're only allowed to use one hook per line on those, and you have to be able to closely monitor both of them because they don't want people's rods getting pulled into the holes. So like when I'm ice fishing, I'm basically able to jig both holes at once. That sounded awful. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded so bad. Whatever. She likes it. I love when my rod gets. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Down Syndrome. You mean that on multiple levels, I'm sure. I'm in a stocked lake, yes. But it's a natural lake, and it's large and it's somewhat deep, like 35, well, like 45 feet deep at the lowest point, but that's really just like a hole. And yeah. There used to be a pike infestation in here, but they got rid of all of them, unfortunately. Hey, let's get this stream up to 50 likes, everybody. This has been really fun so far. I really appreciate all of you. It's been an hour and a half. We got one really nice fish to go. I want to get one more, but I missed a couple of fish. And now I'm starting to drift back the other way. All right, bites are slowing down on that, so I'm going to switch this one out. Well, that's the Jesus with Down syndrome, so he doesn't really know what he's saying sometimes. You know, just ignore him. It's fine. If he starts asking you for hugs, just tell him no. Keep your hands to yourself. That's what he's supposed to be taught, so hopefully he remembers. I'm one of those people. I'll sometimes sound like that mindless dumbass that everybody works with. Someone tells me what to do, I just say okay. I do it to my girlfriend all the time. Okay. Because I don't know, everybody kind of just works with one really like next to brain dead person that, you know, they only do things when you tell them to do it. I mean, I've been one of those people before too, but still. Office Space reference. Not an Office Space reference, but you know what? It is now. Get my stapler. Mother. I love how basically Milton's the one that makes out the best in that movie by a long shot. One video I'd love to do at some point is it. What the? Oh. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Right. I'm not in a river right now. I'm in a lake. But there are rainbow trout and Arctic char. The char numbers are probably pretty low, so I haven't caught char here in a while. I mostly catch them ice fishing. They're a little bit more tricky to catch here. And the trout are gluttons and they are absolutely eating everything. Well, not eating everything, but they eat a lot of shit. Like I've caught fish on everything that I've used but raw shrimp. So far, that's the only thing they haven't bit onto. You know what? Since I'm facing this way, I'm gonna cast with a different pole 1 or 2 times. Yeah, corn works. I've caught a couple of trout. I've caught a couple of char that had corn in them, but I almost never remember to bring corn with me. This lure is way too big, but I just wanted to toss it. I just want to throw it just because I can cast far as hell with this thing. Just let it sink. If I catch something big with this, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. Wait. Yeah, that ain't gonna be shit. Yeah, I will change setups. I'm gonna change rods. Switch to something a bit longer. Oh, fuck. There's trout and Arctic char in here. Char are kind of picky eaters, so they're a little hard to catch. They're a lot easier to catch in winter for some reason. I think it might have to do with where you're fishing in the winter, like for ice fishing, because you're fishing a lot more at the bottom. Summertime, you're fishing a lot more towards the top. Okay, there's that. Take this off of here. This off of here. Okay. What was it? Negative hell. Never heard that one before. Negative hell. Huh. That's a very creative word. That's a very creative way to say hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Oh, hell no. To the no, no, no. Ha. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can cast so much farther with this. Then we got the super squeaky, whatchamacallit, fishing rod. I'm sure I know you guys can hear it. Okay, I need to turn the boat. The wind died down, so that's good. But the boat is now facing in completely the wrong direction. I gotta do it. I gotta like turn my boat backwards because the side I have this anchor on over here. All right, cool. I didn't realize I actually drifted further away. That's funny. Okay, yeah, I actually, it kind of does sound like birds chirping, actually. A little bit. I actually have to move the boat completely because I'm actually further out of position than I thought I was. Let's get this stream up to 50 likes, everybody. We're almost there. Not too much farther. The anchor is probably 30-something feet deep. Okay. Movement. Yes. Okay. Good spot. Oh. I'm trying to like cast into my drift. Yep, just big ones to eat. I'm actually using I'm using cooked shrimp right now. Oh no, I'm using an octopus tentacle right now. And I'm fishing for rainbow trout. Sometimes they're biting on it immediately, sometimes they're not. But I think what I might do is switch up again. But this time I'll switch to a I see you, Anonymous. How's it going? I'll switch to let's see here. Yeah, switch to a squid ring. If you watched earlier, these fish like this quite a bit. Try and get this thing pushed all the way on there. That way it cleared the hook and everything. There we go. It's kind of big, yeah. Got a little there. A little bit there. There you go. That's about half the size. Cast up pretty good. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. How's it going? How's it going tonight? Damn it. I'm ripping out of its mouth, I think. Oh, yes. Nope. That's all right. It's a little tiny, but it's not bad. I still got bait. I don't want to let them eat it too bad because then it's gonna gut hook them. Whoops, that sucked. And that's the last thing I want is a gut hook fish that I'm not gonna keep, or gut hook fish at all, really. I have probably on me, I have probably 6 different types of bait that I can think of. Not including artificials that I have on standby for when nothing else works. Yeah, that fish is tiny. I need to cast it close to that dock. These fish are hanging out by this dock over here. I know I've seen a couple of good sized splashes, that's for sure. How tiny is it? How tiny is what? Totally normal. What's up? Yeah, the fish got me. Huh. I love how Alaskan fish love to taunt you. They get off on it. It's because what I do for a living kind of coincides with what I do a little bit on here. So I'm not giving the company I work for any type of free advertising or exposure with my face or my likeness. Well, without my likeness. And right now they don't have my likeness. Likeness. See what I'm saying? Okay, kind of screwed that one up. America's Most Wanted. Yes. Say, hey, when you guys go to Bass Pro Shop or anywhere else that asks you this question at checkout or whatever, there's a bunch of droplets in the water, but I don't think it's rain. But if you go to Bass Pro and they ask you whether or not you're a military veteran or first responder and you're not, just say you're a last responder. Там есть хороший ветерок. Я понимаю по-русски. Моя русский говно. Я пиздек. Я понимаю русский маленький. Я слушаю Харбасы. Are you sick of... I bet you love farts. I was speaking some Russian to you, Anonymous. Am I sick of niggas? Well, I have to say I don't know what the word niggas actually means. But if you're sick of it, then then that's just how it is. Oh. Ah. I know you don't speak Russian. I know he's trying to make me say the N-word. I'm not gonna be fishing for very much longer. I don't understand anything those squiggly lines have to say. Well, if you're sick of dark rotten bananas, then what you should do is either make some banana cream pie, banana bread, or you should just eat the damn bananas. I don't know what any of that stuff means. Oh. Ha. Ha. That's funny. That's how Fun Train is, everybody. That's why he calls himself Fun Train. I guess. Yeah, I caught a... Here, you catch everything? Choo Choo. No, it's Choo Choo MF. Okay, I need to cast in different direct. Actually. Whoops. I swear I just saw a fish like try to come get this a second ago. Alright. I'm gonna string this up back on here just a little bit. Now the bait is a lot smaller. Yeah, that, I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I'm not going to say something. Yeah. I don't know very much Russian. I never said I spoke fluently. I said, "Мой русский говно. Блядь, нахуй, сука, блядь, нахуй, пиздек, сука, блядь, нахуй." Ryba, kurwa. Bober, kurwa. Ja pierdolę, jaki pidle. Bober, kurwa, kurwa, bober. Tasta, kurwa. Oh, fishy dadishi. Блядь, нахуй. I mean, swearing in Russian just sounds hilarious to me. What's up, Shar? How you doing? Oh, shark. Yeah, they're getting sick of this squid already. All right. Oh. I'm fishing for rainbow trout. I caught one nice sized fish. I'll show you guys here in a second. Oh, excuse me. I'm giving these fish away to my friends. I do fish to eat, but I'm very picky on the fish that I keep. And that is a nice fish. This is my rule. For trout, if I can't get my fingers all the way around it, it's good enough to keep. That should be the damn law, but you know, it can't be standardized because my hands are huge. Duck's trying to creep up on me right now. Yeah, it's pretty long trout. Just casually mending my line around the ducks. Ah. That thing just like bit the hell out of that bait. All right. Smallmouth. I think he just might have taken my bait. No, it didn't. Not yet. Yeah, it did. I'm fishing pretty close to the surface with this right now. Not super close though. Lake? Oh yeah. Yep, definitely fishing in a lake. I mean, it's still an edible fish. I mean, if I was absolutely like desperate, I would eat minnows. I'll just H&G some minnows, bread them and fry them. I would not care. I bet they wouldn't taste too bad actually. No, Alaska, we don't have catfish. We don't have catfish. We don't have a bunch of stuff actually. It was barely like just, it's like playing with it. It wasn't really doing much. Creek chubs for dinner? Yeah, pretty much. All right, Anonymous, I'll see you later. Hey, let's get this stream up to 50 likes, everybody. Wish the live stream is a little more exciting, but, you know, this is how it is sometimes. We have northern pike, we have burbot, grayling, Arctic char, lake trout. We have whitefish. We have suckers here. Obviously salmon. In certain parts in Southeast Alaska, there are a couple species of androgynous, androgynous sturgeon, but they're off limits. Let's see. We have technically lake smelt here too, but no one eats them. Ooh, that one just. Oh, I'm missing these so bad. Oh. There's a big one that keeps biting on it over here, but I'm missing it. I have not caught grayling yet. We also have Dolly Varden here too. I've caught stock char, but I've not caught wild char. I caught stock char in this lake actually. Yes. Ooh, this one's a fight in it. A little bit. That's not bad. It's got a nice gold color to it. I'm trying to get you off, dude. Hold on. Hook him right. Hook him in a nice spot too. Oh, this is the fish I caught earlier, by the way. I already released that fish. Sorry, I wanted to get it back in the water. That wasn't the hardest bite I had. That was by a long shot. I just happened to miss them. All right. Let's do that again. Hey, let's get this stream to 50 likes, everybody. We're almost there. No, I am not in Pennsylvania. I am in Anchorage, Alaska. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I read the chat and I answer the question just, blindly. Thanks, I appreciate it. Sorry, I was looking for something. All right, I need to catch a big one here. That sounds good. Best thing I can recommend to do when it comes to fish head soup is to smoke your fish heads first. Wash them really well and smoke them. Especially if it's salmon, you will not regret your decision. We're almost at the 50 likes, everybody. Let's get to 2 more. I caught this really large one at the beginning of the stream. It's just a fish stick now. That's why it's all like, stiff. I need to make the bait look a little smaller. Take the tail off of it. There we go. You're back. Yes, you are. Okay. This direction. All right, I'll take a look at your channel. Ah. Yeah. Itty bitty little skinny one. Probably really hungry. Still got my bait. Small but pretty, yeah. Good spot right there. Oh! Oh, there we go. No, we don't have brown trout here in Alaska. We don't have brook trout either. We do have, we have cutthroat trout and lake trout. Never seen either one of those either, but I want to try them. Like, eat them, mostly. Fish for me and eat them. Okay. All these fish are just, they just love this little spot right here. Now, some people confuse other fish for brown trout, but they don't exist up here. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Sometimes they'll attack my bobber too. Wow, that fish jumped pretty far. Yeah, I took my bait clean off. I'm trying to focus on fishing. Can somebody tell me if it's still stuck in a loop or something? Is something weird going on here? Oh, right as soon as it hit the water. Yay. Oh. Oh. Jump in the boat. Oh, you hear those fish jumping? Oh, I love that. It's awesome. Okay. Had a lot of tangles today. Oh yeah, they're biting. I'm getting bites on pretty much every cast. The thing about it is, they're not taking it like I want them to. Well, I guess they are, but I just look at this then. Oh, yeah, kinda. Um, I'm not totally sure what you're saying, if I'm catching your drift, but I think so, and I hope they're biting tonight. Well, maybe not biting, but being cute. Get a little nibbles, but it's not taking under like I need it to. Eh. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I wasn't focused on that because I know you know how to use it, and I know how to use it. I remember when we first met, you told me, you told me, I'm so glad you understand how to use the difference between there, and there. I was like, yeah. Why is that so hard? Two, and two. Don't forget about two, two. Two, two. Ah. Oh. Birds. Affect and affect. That one I get mixed up a lot. I know a lot of people do. I think I know what the problem is. Bait's too big. They're grabbing onto the very end of it. Get this thing turned around a little bit. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, that'll be amazing. Oh, I just heard that big splash over there. Okay. I made it seem a little smaller, so hopefully I'll get a better bite this way, not just them grabbing onto the very end of it. also seen saw. Oh, I'm fishing for rainbow trout. Wow. I'm fishing for rainbow trout and I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. I caught one really good sized fish earlier. I'll show it to you right now. I'm giving this fish to my friends. I'm getting a bite. Give me 1 second. Ah, I'm not hooking, I'm not setting the hook hard enough. Something. Different spot. Even the ducks like to laugh at you. You can't fish during spawning season time here. That is illegal. Yeah, spawning time. You just get a ticket, and then you get all your stuff taken away, because that's a major offense here in Alaska. There's fish jumping everywhere. I'll do this so that way you guys can see all the fish jumping in front of me when it happens. Oh, I did not know I had a bird's nest in here. Great, that limits my casting distance a little bit. Oh yeah, people are fishing everywhere here side by side. Oh, well, when that's when salmon are spawning. I thought you were talking about trout. Oh, that's way different. A lot of how the fishing goes really depends on where you're at. There's a good one. Yes. I thought, is it? Actually, yeah, that's. Hook just came out. It's not a bad one. Yeah, it is side by side fishing. It's kind of small. Don't send me away from the Yeah. Don't send me back to my country. Deported. Sorry, that was mean. Is there a size limit? Nope. When it comes to rainbow trout, there is no under-over. There is no under-over limit here. But there obviously is a bag limit, and that is different depending on where. That's different depending on where you're at. Well, when it comes to your bag limit, you're only allowed to have one fish over 20 inches here where I live. You're only allowed to get five fish per day per person. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's some pretty good smoke up here. You say that again. Ai. Suka ble. Sorry I'm being silent. I'm starting to get a little tired. Blowing all over the place. Thanks, G. I appreciate it. Oh. Yanking on it. It's like I drop the bait in there. They bite it. One bite, reel it in, start over. Fish jumping. Yep. Rainbow trout. I'll show you the one fish I caught here in a second. I'm getting pretty close to being done fishing for the day. I'm still giving this fish to my friends. That doesn't change anything. I just gotta, I'll probably bring it to them tomorrow. Yeah, the char, I haven't seen them in quite a long time. COVID mask. Nope, I'm hiding my face because I work in retail, and a lot of the stuff I do on my channel, it coincides with what I do for work. And I'm not giving nobody any free advertising unless I choose to. Especially the ones that already underpay me. I will. Thank you very much. It's like I got a cast in and then it like hits it and then disappears. I had a song in my head. Oh man. Yep, let's get this live to 60 likes. Oh, the fish is starting to slow down a little bit. Oh, I did just have a bite there. Yep, I caught quite a few small fish, but I caught one that's definitely a keeper. I'm giving this fish away to my friends. They're going to greatly appreciate it. It's the wrong way again. Anyone from Ontario? No. I'm not from Ontario. Yeah, they're not over there. They're all over by the dock. No, I didn't grow up here. I will. I'll be home fairly soon. No, I didn't grow up here. I wish I did. That definitely would have been a privilege. A privilege on so many different levels. Oh, Oh. I've had so many bites on these squid rings, and it's still hanging on. Man, I like these. I like squid rings as bait quite a bit now. That's good. That's some very good stuff. Definitely the longest lasting trout bait I've ever used, next to trout magnet. I wish we had walleye here, but we don't. Walleye's good eating. Oh. Something attacked my bobber. Yep, it is. It is more beautiful in person. 100%. And like you'll hear some people talk about, oh, how it gets so dark here in Alaska and how some people don't want to move here because no one has a sense of style. I heard that at work earlier today from a New Yorker. They said, I like this place, but nobody's got like no style and class. I was like, just you saying that gives you no fucking style and class, buddy. Those idiots think they run the world. It's funny. Man, they're chewing this up. Man. It's getting pretty late, everybody. Hell, even the sun's starting to go down here. It's getting darker. It's that time of year again. Pretty soon, about 2 or 3 months' time, this will all be frozen solid. Not here. We don't have bass in Alaska. Let's give this another good cast. Wow, I just looked at the camera. It's beautiful behind me. Oh, yeah. I see this all the time, too. Oh, I know a lot of people are jealous of the scenery. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. How's it going, half century? It's still light outside. Even though it's semi-overcast, it's still beautiful. Nice blue sky in the background, but it comes up as bright as hell for you. I got one nice fish in the bag. Still trying to catch a second nice one. That sounds nice. I'm a part of the Alaska Fishing Cartel. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. This is a good one. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's exactly what I need right now. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. I need to reel this up a little bit. Oh, this is fat. Oh, this is fat. Oh, this is so fat. Oh, this is so fat. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Echo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Oh, that might be your personal best, everybody. Oh, man, that one's big. Oh, yes. Ah, no. Oh, no, you're not leaving this boat. Oh, man. Give me a second. Okay, you got yourself unwrapped. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You guys ready for this? Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, that one's... Okay, nope. We're going to pop the gills on it. 1 and 2. Now you want to punch kind of on the snout right here. And you want to basically go limp. Keep your hand through the gill in its mouth. Don't worry about the teeth. Just run it in the water. Yep. Is Daddy all right? Oh, Mommy, I don't really know. Either way, that's a beautiful fish. Oh, wow. Well, everybody, won't be starving tonight. I'm always starving, though. That's why I call the channel Starvin. That one's definitely over 20. Like, 100% that is over 20 inches. And I still have my bait. That is amazing. I think I might keep that big one and make a catch, clean, and cook out of it. Well, I can't really make a catch, clean, and cook. Clean and cook. I've never caught smallmouth bass. We don't have those here. Rainbow trout. I caught 2 fatties today. It would be nice if I can catch a third one. But it cannot be over 20 inches. Saying not want to die.